Hey, teacups, it's your girl Monica. Welcome back to the All About the Tea channel. Joining me tonight is Wiley from the Wiley Show.
Yes, glad to be
Hey, handsome. How you doing?
doing great.
You look good. Power to the people.
Yes.
I know that's right, black man. And TGIF. Praise God.
Yes.
It's been a hectic week. I've been running and ripping and running all week.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of appointments and a lot of stuff to get done. But first and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and bang that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the piping hot tea that we serve on this channel. Teacups. On the agenda tonight, we are talking Cynthia Bailey fired. Whew. I'm going to try to pretend like I'm shocked, okay? Pregnant Cardi B rushed to the hospital after a fight. What? Lamar Odom drags his baby mama. Okay, well, that's, everyday news, status quo. And Sha'Carri Richardson suspended from the Olympics over a little Mary Jane. But before we dive into the tea, I'm going to go ahead and do the roll call, checking our folks.
Roll call, it's a roll call. Tune in and let us know what's up with y'all. We want to hear what you got to say. Teacups, turn them up, what you sipping on today. Roll call, it's the roll call.
Yes. Just get y'all in the mood. T Ness, thank you so much for the super chat. She says TGIF to the Teacup family. Love y'all. Hugs and kisses to you, my love. And we love you right back. Okay, shout out to Queen Tulsa in the building. I see you, boo. We got Fun to Be Blonde, NYC. Hey, boo. The World of Daphne. Hey, girl, how you doing? Isaac McQueen, Heidi Black. Shout out to Heidi Black. And dear Yvette, Poise Nostalgist. Hey, boo. Angie B, Rashonda Greer, V Baker. Booyah, booyah. Welcome back, booyah. Ginger Snapped. Hey, boo. Rhonda Loves Life. Hey, Rhonda. I love Rhonda. She's so full of wisdom and she's so kind. Donna Hill, welcome. Hey, Yvette. Dear Yvette says in the building. Sunshine Weston. Hey, Sunshine. The Candy Lady. I know that's right. What kind of candy you got? Naturally Paige. Hey, Boop. Dukes. Shout out to you and all the mods in the chat. The interracial perspective, maturity not included. Kat Gonzalez. Hey, Kat. All right, we have a full house. Thank y'all for being with us tonight. You can be anywhere, but you're here with us and we appreciate you. All right, we're going to dive into a few things. Shall we talk about Cynthia Bailey first? You want to talk about her?
Yes.
Cynthia's time is up, Wiley. It's the end of the road, okay? She spoke to People magazine about it, and here's what she had to say because she hasn't received the contract. And her quotes sound very, very suspect. Like, damn, girl, what you trying to tell us? And I quote, I don't even know if I'm going to be returning next season. Let me put on this sad face. You think Nene's sad? I used to have the Nene sad face. Where did it go? I used to have it. Oh, here it is, right here. Hold on a second. I just love this Nene sad face. I don't know. I'll find it later. But do you think Nene said, good, we need to get rid of her because they paying her close to $1 million to do what?
Absolutely nothing.
Yep. While your volume is kind of low, boo.
I'm sorry. I
Oh,
said
there you go.
getting paid is absolutely nothing. Doing absolutely nothing.
Right. It don't make any damn sense. It really don't. She also clarified to People that she hasn't been formally let go from the show, but, and I quote, I don't have a contract in my hand. How sad. I mean, I shouldn't be laughing. It's not funny. But come on, Cynthia, let's keep it real. Your time has been up like 5 seasons ago. Okay. And I don't know what kind of paperwork you got on the People production or Andy Cohen, but listen, they kept you around quite past your expiration date. And then she went on to say, and I quote, "I don't know what's happening," she said, adding she hoped to show her life as a wife to a broadcaster, Mike Hill. And then she says, "I'm in a really happy place in my life. My fans got to see my happy ending, so I want them to be able to see me happy." Don't that sound stupid? Why would you say your happy ending? Don't that sound like it's the end of the road for you?
That's what it sounds like, honestly.
Yeah. She went on to say, "If I don't come back, I wish the show well. It's been an incredible journey with incredible memories. However it works out, Bravo has been amazing to me. This platform has been amazing. It's created so many opportunities for me. I'm good. I'm hopeful I won't be out of the Bravo business. I just won't maybe be on this show anymore. I have a lot of other things I would like to do with Bravo." She says, you'll still be seeing these cheekbones." Well, that's unfortunate. Comment in the chat. Do you want to see Cynthia go? Sassy76, thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, Monica and Wiley. Sending my love to you both tonight. Thank you. Hearts and hugs to you, sis. I don't believe she's fired. We will see. Well, I mean, what's left for her, Valerie? Tell me. We got Portia. We got Simon. We have Fallon. we don't need Cynthia.
Not at all. It's long overdue. Cynthia been on there since the beginning, and she have not offered nothing new. It's time for somebody else to have that peach with a storyline that's going to get us into the television screen. Let's be clear. Atlanta Housewives last season lost a lot of viewers. They had some low ratings last year, so they're going to really have to bring it this year for this new season. And Cynthia don't have it. She just don't have it.
She doesn't. And it's the end. We saw her happy ending. She went from Peter, who was scamming her and doing all kinds of stuff behind her back, getting her involved in bad business deal after bad business deal, to meeting her Prince Charming, right? So her story has completely wrapped up. I mean, every long road has an end, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Natoya Springfield, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. We appreciate you. Yeah, Ginger Snap says, yeah, Cynthia needed to go a while ago. Like she expired 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Did they keep her around for sympathy? I mean, why?
Maybe they just never thought of it. Like, oh, we just keep over here and renew her contract. But I guess when they saw them low ratings last year, they was like, oh, we really got to cut some people and add some new people to this show if we want to stay on the air.
Absolutely. The best season Cynthia had is when she betrayed Nene. That was the season when she started working.
Absolutely.
Oh, Wiley, you on tour? What they mean?
Oh, they see me on another platform. That's what they're talking about.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, Wiley's very popular. If you didn't know, his show, The Wiley Show, is internationally recognized. Okay, y'all better get into it. Yeah. Candy is boring too. Yeah, I mean, the way what Portia is giving, we don't need Candy. We don't need nobody else.
But Candy's so connected with the network, I don't think they're going to let her go. They give her shows. They listen to her, and she always brings tea back if the ladies trying to do a protest. So she's they industry plant or industry what do they call it, snitch. Boy,
yeah,
she's gonna stay.
You mean she's like the Giselle Bryant of Potomac, right? Like the house ninja.
Absolutely. So
she'll do anything they tell her to do. Yes.
Nice.
Absolutely. All right. So moving right along, let's talk about pregnant Cardi B getting into a fight. Okay. Well, verbal fight anyway, but you know I love the dramatics, right?
Yes.
And being rushed to the hospital. Okay, let me pull up her photo, y'all. So this all started with Love and Hip Hop Miami star Jessie Wu, who has done a few interviews this week, most notably with Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. She did an amazing interview with Jessie Woo, and Jessie was on there spilling all kinds of tea. I will link it down below, but I urge you to check it out if you haven't seen it after this live. So basically, let me just dive into this. Hang on a second. Give me a minute now, because this shit is very, very juicy. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Let's pull this up here. I'm going to play part of her statement, not all of it, but just a little portion of it. So give me a minute. Okay.
And we talk about Jessie Woo.
I know you also spoke about her on your channel too, Wiley. So I'm going to ask, maybe you open it up a little bit. Tell us, I know you took a lot of notes from that Tasha K interview.
I did.
Okay.
So we learned a lot from Jessie Woo. Her family is from Canada. We lived in Canada. They have a Kojic background. Daddy was a preacher, but Daddy was also singing at Peen. And also we learned that her daddy is a crackhead and that he's in rehab. And that she went to go visit him a couple of years back and he wanted the money. So we learned about a lawsuit that she got with Karen Civil, a defamation lawsuit due to some tweets. And also we learned, we also learned from her that she reached out to Cardi B Cardi B reached out to her because of something she said on her YouTube channel, and Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk actually posted it on his page. I didn't even know she could sing until I really researched her. The girl can blow.
You think so? Yeah, I heard the singing. You thought it was blowing, really? Okay.
Not her on Tasha K. That was terrible. But I'm talking about her music on Apple Music. I listened to some of her tracks. The girl can really sing. She's not the best interviewer, by the way, because I wanted to get the tea about the producer detail. I wanted to know what happened. Like, she was beating around the bush with those allegations, and she didn't want to talk about it. I really wish she would have open up about that, but it was kind of boring. Well, Jessie Woo was kind of boring to me. I don't know about you, but to me, I'm like, not really feeling her interview.
I didn't feel her energy on Love and Hip Hop Miami, but she is very vocal on social media and always seems to be inserting herself in things. Kudos to her, though. Listen, isn't that how a few other Love and Hip Hop Miami or Love and Hip Hop stars kind of carve their niche? Inserting themselves in social media. Now they have blogs and they're blowing up. So it is what it is, No shade.
And she will be on Wild and Out. And then she talked about her experience that she wasn't exotic looking. People were against her because of her dark skin. And she found out that Nick Cannon responded to her and invited her on his morning radio show. So we learned some things from her. But the juicy stuff, we wanted to know about that. What happened with with the producer detail. I wanted to get a little bit more detail about that because she was starting to cry. I'm like, well, you're talking about it. Let's talk about it all. Just me, if I can,
And you're talking about the sexual assault.
Yeah, right? About the sexual assault. Yeah, she beat around the bush about that. She didn't really get into all the details, and I wanted the details since it's been brought up.
Got you. Okay, so here's the report. Cardi B was rushed to the hospital on Tuesday, and after an argument threatened to send her into early labor. And this is according to Media Takeout News. Sources close to the rapper told the outlet that Cardi had an argument with a Love and Hip Hop female, which is Jessie Woo, and the stress triggered pregnancy complications. Do you believe that?
I don't believe it. Media Takeout is a blog that have no credibility at all. If she would have been rushed because of that, that's sad, because you need to get off the internet, deactivate your Instagram and really focus on your pregnancy. I just think that maybe they're putting that out there because it's easy. Oh, she's pregnant. She's arguing. Oh, she's been rushed to the hospital. And other blogs would have posted on TMZ, People Magazine, so many other outlets would have reported on it, not just the struggling Media Takeout, because they have been a struggling blog for a long time.
Oh, but it's worth several $1 million, though. Struggling.
Yeah, but it don't have the clout like some of these other outlets.
Credibility, right? They're known for ratchet, uncredible sources. But I will say, shout out to Fred, the owner. He's a Nigerian and he is extremely successful. Yeah, he's an attorney. So he left the corporate world behind, started this blog like over 10 years ago, and it blew up. They call themselves a #1 urban blog. So they must be doing.
the number one older blog. We would give that to the Shade Room. When the last time you seen a rapper or a singer give Media Takeout a shout out?
Well, here's the thing, digital anyway, in terms of like tab like a .com is what I would say. The Shade Room, yeah, on Instagram and Facebook, yeah, you're right. They're number one. But before they even existed, there was Media Takeout. But needless to say, according to them, Cardi was stressed out over Jessie Woo's interview with Jason Lee because Jessie Woo has been doing a media tour. Did you realize that?
Absolutely, I realized it.
And it all began during an interview with Hollywood Unlocked, which hit the internet on Monday. Jessie Woo alleged that someone from Cardi B's camp once commented that their goal was to, and I quote, knock Nicki Minaj out. Cardi refuted the allegations on social media, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to play a little snippet of it, okay? So let me change my settings so you guys can actually hear this for yourselves. And comment in the chat and let me know your thoughts after you hear this. All right, give me 1 second. Here we go. Let me know if you can hear this. Wait, you can't really hear that, huh?
You playing it now?
Give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me turn the volume up. Give me 1 second so you can hear this.
Will never know their names that have been behind the demise of so many people's careers. Like, I'll give you an example, and this is me spilling tea. I'll never forget years ago.
Oh, did it go away?
Yes, it did.
Okay, I'll just play it again from the beginning. Hang tight, this is a live show. Okay.
Their names that have been behind the demise of so many people's careers. Like, I'll give you an example, and this is me spilling tea. I'll never forget years ago, 4 years ago, I met someone that was on Cardi's team back in 2017. There will be so many people that you guys will never know their names that have been behind the demise of so many people's careers. Like, I'll give you an example, and this is me spilling tea. I'll never forget years ago, 4 years ago, I met someone that was on Cardi's team back in 2017. And they literally told me, like, this is something that was told to me, that, yeah, like, putting Cardi out, our goal was to knock Nicki out. And that was the first time I heard that topic. Then not too long later, the whole Nicki and Cardi thing happened. And I remember just thinking to myself, yo, like, so-and-so told me like, this is what they were trying to do. And then you have these two women. There will be so many people that you guys will never know.
So you heard that, right?
Yes, I heard it.
Yeah, I played it several times. What's your reaction to that? Because I kind of interpreted, it sounded very salacious to me. Because, I mean, you can easily misinterpret that statement from whoever this person on Cardi's team was. Did they literally mean that by bringing Cardi onto the scene, they wanted to eliminate Nicki? Or was it just their new artist coming out and, you know, as a result, their goal was to make her number one, make Cardi number one. And, you know, that would ultimately knock Nicki out of the way. But was there like a scheme or a plan to, you know, in play to really take Nicki Minaj down?
I can't speak to that, but I will say Jessie Woo is a struggling singer. No number one hits. She never charted on a Billboard like that.
Right.
She probably never sold 1 million records. I think that is very strategic of her to mention Nicki and to mention Cardi. I don't think that they were planning, oh, we got to take down Nicki. I think the plan was we need to put money into this artist, Cardi, and we need to make some money and get a piece of this pie like Nicki took a piece of the pie. So that's what I think. I don't think they was like, okay, Cardi, we need to take down Nicki, because they can't. Nicki is solidified. She have too many million. She's too powerful to be taken down. But I do believe they said, look at the success of Nicki, and we can have success with Cardi B.
And we're trying to get Cardi B in a number one spot. Right. See how that can be misinterpreted, or maybe she did interpret it the right way, but is now using that little snippet, that narrative, to make it some salacious thing. I mean, unless they sat you down and said, listen, we have a plan in play to take Nicki down. We don't, you know, we're trying to Here's our plan. We're trying to knock her out. We don't want, here's how we're going to tarnish her credibility. Here's how we're going to stop her from charting. Here's what we're going to, relationships we're going to ruin behind her back. I don't think that's what was meant by what was said. And why are you repeating it now?
Right, because obviously she wants some clout. She wants people to go and stream her music. She's talented, but she don't have the like SZA or like Jasmine Sullivan or Summer Walker. You're not mentioning Jessie Woo. Woo, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
So
We're not.
she want to be a part of the party. So the best to be a part of it is to bring up Cardi and to bring up, y'all trying to take down Nicki, because she know Cardi B is one of the weak artists that will always respond to the noise. She's very weak in that department. She's always going to try to clear her name or respond, and that's why she's going to do it. That's why she mentioned Cardi name.
True, good point. Kind of like, I don't know. Y'all check out the interview with Tasha K to see for yourselves and give you know, and you can develop your own opinion on it and what your thoughts are. She also didn't do too well on Love and Hip Hop Miami. She cried a lot. I think she quit the show because she accused Mona and the people on the show of being manipulative and trying to damage her career or some mess like that. She did a lot of crying. So Cardi responded, okay? And here's what Cardi B had to say, and I quote, she put this on, I think it was Twitter, right? Am I not mistaken? Or Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
One of those social media places she put it on, but here's what she had to say. She said, and I quote, "The lies, exclamation point, exclamation point. I hate that I gotta address shit that is so irrelevant. Jessie Woo is the same person that I got on my DM asking me advice because she signed to my old record label and she felt like my old manager played her. If anybody ever told you that about another woman, then why would you go and sign with them as well? No matter how stressful my 3 years of litigation when with my old managers was, I know he will never say that since he a queen Nicki. I don't know, this language is just horrible. Since he a Queens ninja. Okay, I get it now. I guess Queens is in Queens, New York ninja. And the last thing in our head was another woman when we was just trying to make it, which we did. And yes, I got the DMs. I'm not a Cardi fan, but I believe her.
Facts. I believe her too. And Jessie Woo knew who to go link up to. She knew to link up with Tasha, even though they had originally had an interview already planned, I think back in April. But she knew strategically, let me go to Tasha K platform, a platform that is against Cardi, and let me spew this hate. And she's just doing it so she could become a superstar. And no, you just need to get some money behind you and get to know how to do social media so you can get some clout. People forget about Cardi B's success. She worked hard, built up her social media, started in reality TV, and she took off. And let's be clear, her debut album, you can listen to each track and love each track. You can listen to the album straight through. So, and it came with hard work. It came with building up her social media and utilizing this new tool, which is Instagram, and she became a superstar. And we should give her credit for that. Now, another part of this interview that Tosh was like, oh, should have told that she had to pay $11 million to a former manager. Usually when you settle in court, you're supposed to be private, but I don't know about that, that she couldn't say that, but she did say I had to pay him $11 million to settle. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but he earned it. He really did put in the time and work to get her where she is today. It was a plan. It was paperwork. Yes. She signed a contract, so she owed him that money. So she had to pay. She had to pay up. And without his guidance and holding her hand and pulling together a team, she wouldn't be as far as she is today. So you got to give that man some credit.
He did a great job. And people keep saying it's what's payola. This woman really utilized social media. And you could become a star just by your Instagram following and Twitter following alone now. This is not 1990, 1995 or the early 2000s. You have social media now. Period.
Right. My problem with Cardi, though, why is it she has to address everything and respond to everything? Like, girl, aren't you busy? Do you know how much stuff is thrown at me on social media? Every now and then I feel like responding, maybe every now and then, but surely not everything. Most of the stuff I ignore because I don't give a damn personally. I got a life, Wiley, you know, and I'm a businesswoman, I'm a mom, I'm a wife. I'm just busy. Like Cardi, the same thing. She's a wife, she has kids, she has several businesses. How does she find the time to respond? And why is she always so sensitive? She's triggered by everything.
That's because when you don't understand your power, you still think you the ghetto ratchet girl from the Bronx. You don't understand the power that you represent. When I go to Cardi B platform, she have millions of followers. So why are you responding 18 million alone just on Twitter? Why are you responding to these small blogs? If she just annoy it, just like she have a lawsuit with Tasha for $75,000, you're literally wasting money suing a blogger and make that blogger more famous. So again, only thing Cardi got to do is hush, ignore it, and keep moving. Take the Beyonce route because Beyonce don't respond to nothing.
Does she still have the mentality of the girl that rides the train, the broke girl from the Bronx that rides the train and carries a switchblade? I mean, you literally can't fight everybody.
You can't. And the more you fight, the more they're going to come and respond to you and bring up mess. That's how it's going to be operated in this business. They're not going to stop. They're going to, let me test out. JT the same way. She got all this clout and fame, and she still thinks she's a ghetto ratchet prisoner. But she always responded to the troll.
Always. Why not respond to the positivity, to the fans that really support you, that really love you? I mean, come on now. You can't fight. It's not the streets. Like someone running up on you, you gonna slap them or you gonna fight. Come on now. Yep, Lanice, absolutely. Yeah, someone else had a really, really good point. Her and JT, yep, absolutely. It's just very sensitive. It makes no sense to me. That lawsuit with Cardi, with Tasha, I hope Tasha wins because it's just so ridiculous. Tasha is a blogger. She's a journalist, and that's what she does. You, as a celebrity, should be happy that she's even mentioning your name.
Right. And for that to be you going to litigation and you're suing just for $75,000, you have spent more than that in legal fees.
Right.
And you made her a household name.
But it's a pride thing with Cardi B. It doesn't matter. She'd rather go broke. She'd rather bite off her nose to spite her face.
Right. Every time she's going to lose out doing it that route, honestly.
Indeed. All right, moving along to Lamar Odom, child. Lamar and his baby mama, Liza, are back at it, fighting over child support. She needs to get a job, and he just needs to pay what is owed. The court says you owe the money, just pay it and just stop fighting. So a Manhattan judge slammed Lamar Odom this week for failing to pay child support payments after participating in a celebrity boxing match. Liza Morales is his baby mama, and she claims that Lamar raked in $40K paycheck for the match. She sued Lamar last month, alleging that the former NBA star hadn't honored a 2015 settlement agreement since June 2020. Okay, they have 2 kids together. So here's what the judge said. If Mr. Odom is in good enough shape to participate in a boxing match, he's certainly in good enough shape to abide by his obligations to support his children. I do agree with that, don't you?
Absolutely.
And I do.
And this is the thing. You're making money, but you have to pay off your debts. He owe a landlord money. He owed child support. You got to pay that. I'm surprised he's not in jail.
Yeah. Like you said, he owes a lot, nearly $24K right now in college expenses for the children, and allegedly empty bank accounts that held over $68K earmarked for college tuition for his children. That's kind of sad. It really is. Yeah. So that's why Liza took him to court and sued him. Okay. So here's his clapback because he wasn't having any of it at all. He was pissed off and he took to social media. And here's what he said, and I quote, "Back in the news on some BS." He wrote, along with a screenshot of a headline accusing him of skipping out on child support despite a boxing match. He says, I never air out my personal business because it's personal, but I have had enough. I was never married to my kid's mother, so what the hell I got to do with anything, Lamar? I took care of her from the second she became pregnant, like a man should do, okay? And even after I was married, I still paid her bills. I am not responsible for a grown ass woman. Once my children became adults, my duties were done. I told her to go to work. He wrote that in capital letters too. He mad. He big mad. I told her to go to work, move into an affordable home. She didn't listen, and that is not on me. Okay. Then he took aim at the media. Here's what he had to say, and I quote, "The news media, the public loves to vilify a man, call him deadbeat, say how terrible he is as a man. But what about a woman who refuses to get off her ass and make a living for herself? She is just as responsible for taking care of our now adult," he wrote adult in capital letters, "children, as I was. So why isn't she held to the same standard?" He also said, "Enough is enough. I do not get pension from the NBA until I'm 46. I do not own a CBD line. I did not get paid $40K from celebrity boxing." Well, that's a shame. Why would you do it? What are your thoughts, Wiley, on this mess?
He's crying broke. He got the money. He don't want to pay it. He owe back child support. It's
Right.
what it is. Just pay your debt. Period.
Right. And what does Liza getting a job have to do with what you owe?
Facts. I just don't understand it. But most men of power do that. I remember Bow Wow, he owed child support. He said, "I only have $2,000 a month I'm getting." Tried to cry broke. And they always want to do that. But then they on Instagram up there flooding all this money. So again, if you owe child support, you must pay. It is many different men and some women that's in jail because they didn't pay their child support. So if he's not careful, he could wind up in a slammer if he's not going to pay his back child support.
Facts. Absolutely. If the judge has an order in place and it says you have to pay, it doesn't matter if they're over 18. You have to pay that obligation, that child support obligation, until that child graduates from college. Now, I'm not saying the child gonna be in college for 10 years. Well, maybe if they're, going to medical school, but up until at least the child's 22, 23. Who cares if they're adult? That doesn't change his obligation. He's bullshitting.
Absolutely. And if he didn't get any money from it, the celebrity boxing match, he have a terrible manager. His manager probably is the crack dealer. Again, I'm saying I don't understand that you ain't getting money from that deal. And what about merchandise? What about reality shows? What about your book sale? Because I purchased, it's in my library, but I purchased his personal autobiography that he wrote maybe a year or two ago. Where's the royalties at for that?
Right. Maybe it's all smoked up in the crack pipe. It's residue at this point.
And he don't even look like he looks much older for him to be in his mid-40s. He looks older. Them drugs really did him bad rap. Them drugs did him. Ooh, his face is just.
Ooh. Well, crack can do two things. It can either aid you or preserve you. Because I've seen some crackheads emerge years later, like nothing ever happened in the crack house. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn. Shit, right? Oh my goodness. Poor Lamar. I hope he gets it together and understands. He keeps talking about not being married to Liza. What does that have to do with your obligation?
Facts.
Ninja, just pay what you owe, okay?
Be done with it.
Right?
Push it into the road, make it worse for you. I'm telling you.
Facts. All right, so moving right along to a story that it saddened me. I just love me some Sha'Carri Richardson. Look at her. She reminds me of one of my kids. Like, she's just so powerful and so strong. Oh, goodness gracious. What are your thoughts? As we all know, it's been making headlines that our beloved Sha'Carri Richardson won't be attending the Tokyo Olympics due to some Mary Jane found in her system. She tested positive, and they're saying, rules are rules, and she won't be allowed to participate. But a lot of celebrities have come to her side because, come on now, weed is a medicinal type of drug. I mean, I know it can be recreational too. But at the same time, come on, couldn't they cut her a little slack? Wiley, what are your thoughts?
Well, Sha'Carri definitely looks like a weed head. I agree with the stance of the Olympic, committee. You have to follow the rules. If we just allow her to get a pass smoking weed, everybody else should get a pass for taking steroids. It is a rule, a worldwide rule, that you cannot consume any weed. So she should have known that, should have understand that. She had to follow the rules, and since she didn't follow it, she need to be stripped of everything. Even her deal she had with Nike should be stripped because she's not living up to this code of being clean from THC, which is inventories in marijuana. But she looks like a weed head. When I first saw her interview, I said, "Oh, that girl smoke a lot of weed. You ain't gonna trick." Look at that picture. Look like she was high right there. Look at that. Look like she smokes a whole lot of weed. Okay, so I stand by that Olympic committee. She looks like a weed head. I didn't want to say it at first, but now that it came out, she tested positive. I said, "Oh, I was right." Not shocked. And I stand by the decision. And she just had to try the next 3 years. Just don't do the weed if you want to be an Olympic superstar. It's the rules for me.
I know, but Wiley, like when your little kids do something, you just can't help but feel sorry for them.
That's
I know, but she's somebody, baby. Her mom passed away a week before the trials. She made it. She ran the fastest ever. She broke records, right? Now, weed is not a performance enhancement drug. If anything, it slows you down.
But it's the rules. She broke the rules. If we give her a pass because she lost her mom, may she rest in peace. Then we give everybody a pass for doing coke and running, for doing heroin, shooting up and running. Let them all come back, right? We just can't give her a pass because she's a black woman that lost her mother. I'm not gonna go by that. That's just an excuse. There's other ways to deal with grief. She could have went to the gym, hit a punching bag, or with some oranges and some apples, or stuff with her girlfriend Yoni because she do like women, allegedly. But again, I stand by the Olympics decision because she broke the rules. This is a worldwide. This is not just an American thing. This is worldwide. And from your coaches from day one, you cannot consume drugs.
But marijuana is legal in many states.
But it's a worldwide. And once you're an Olympic, you want to be in that arena, you got to follow their rules.
Dr. Naomi says marijuana should be taken off the table, period. I agree. Comment in the chat if you agree, or are rules just rules? And there should be no exception to them.
And talk to the committee, protest, network, so if they can change the rules. Just like the NCAA, the NCAA or whatever, the Atlanta athletes, have sponsors use their likeness. They eventually changed the rules. But before that, you can't go around getting a Nike deal if you are a student athlete. But now the rules changed. Now you can get sponsors. So again, until the rules change, homegirl with the dyed hair that like Yoni, you got to follow the rules.
I really love her. I think she's beautiful. I love everything about her, from the hair to the lips to the nose rings to the lashes. She reminds me of FloJo. The tattoos, her energy, her heart. Oh my God! When she won,
love me. She just looked like she smoked a lot of weed. She looks like a weed.
Oh, you heartless.
Right. I'm telling you.
Oh,
like she will cuss you out smoking weed. And she was like, "Oh," and then sister, put some batteries in your smoke detector. Did you see her interview on the Today Show?
I did.
Her smoke detector was going on. I said she probably was high then because the way how she was talking. Yeah, I lost my mom and all this. She sounded like
that's a lot, Wiley, but that's a lot of pain for a
I understand that, but it's rules you have to operate too. You could be in a lot of pain, but you still got to follow those rules. We just can't give her a pass because she's a black woman with orange hair.
We can't give her a pass, but she made a mistake. I know. We can't give her a pass. Rules are the rules. But I really do feel the rules should be maybe looked at a little bit, because weed, it's a leaf. It's grass outside. They're herbs. It's not like a pill or heroin or crack.
Your job. You have to follow rules and get the rules changed. You have to. And unfortunately, she knew a target was going to be on her back. You in this as a black woman, they're going to be watching everything that you do.
I know. Look at her. I just think she's beautiful, Wiley. and it broke my heart. I actually shed a tear today. I felt so bad. I
You got a
did.
deer.
I
This woman got a whole
did.
deal with Nike. It's
She
so much.
reminds me of one of my kids. I just listen, when she was crying after she won and she sank her head in her grandma's bosom, you know I was bawling. Wiley, come on.
Yes. Okay. One thing I would say, I would like to meet up with her so we can smoke some weed together. That's one thing, and then we can go outside for a good old run. That's one thing that I want to do with her. Let's smoke the weed and let me go ahead for a nice run. But it's rules that you have. When I was on probation, it was rules that I cannot smoke weed. It's rules. Now I can't go, well, you know, I lost my mom and this is why I got smoked. I will go back to jail. So again, we live by rules. So you have to
I agree. I understand. And this is a very hard lesson for her to learn. And I hope she learned from it and she can come back bigger and better and stronger. I'm rooting for her. I love her and I just want to see the best for her. Channel members, I dropped the link to the backstage before the show even started. So if you didn't grab it, then I'm also putting it here in the chat and I'll pin it. But I'm going to add my girl, Queen. Queen Tulsa, you ready to come on?
I want to smoke right now, but I can't. It's against the rules.
Wiley, you are ruthless. Hey, Queen Tulsa.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Hi.
Good, how are you?
Oh, great. I'm out of witness protection and I'm actually trying to roll me a blunt in remembrance of Sha'Carri.
Well, don't do it on the camera.
Oh, you know. I'll see you later. So that's
give me 1 second, Queen Tulsa. Ashley Coleman. If you want to come on, that's fine, but you just have to turn your camera on. I'm the only avatar allowed on this panel, ma'am. Only one avatar per panel.
And this is the thing. Hold on, let me say this. She can make money and do a weed dispensary. She can invest in that market because it's legal in her state. I would take that as a win. Yeah, you know, you got to make some money out of it.
Absolutely. But you know what? You raise a valid point. It's legal in her state. She didn't commit a crime, Wiley.
Or her state, but she's in a whole nother arena with the Olympics. They have their own set of rules. You can't use steroids. You can't use coke. Can't use any of that. So she have to follow the rules.
Yeah.
But don't try to be a track star. Just be
absolutely. Why y'all coming for my girl, Queen Tulsa? I just looked at that comment. Was that shade?
Let us see it again. What they say?
He said, "Oh Lordy, I'm gone. Bye, y'all. I'm not here for this corny ass chick." Excuse, what are they talking about? Me or you?
I don't know. Apparently, they must be talking about me. But I love you, Jazzy. Continue to follow and like this video.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Leandra said Tokyo won't play none of that. Yeah. Well, he raised a very valid point. It's not the U.S. These are very different laws we're dealing with, and any job has rules. Rules are rules. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Queen Tulsa, what do you have for us today?
Okay, I was gonna say, Cynthia, we know your happy ending. The best part is you're leaving.
Oh,
it is a happy ending, so she wasn't lying there. Jessie Woo is beautiful, sexy, and oh my God, her melanin. Ladies and gentlemen, she has like a beautiful voice. Did you hear her voice?
You talking about Miss Woo Woo?
Miss Woo Woo.
Yes, she could sing on her records. What she tried to do in the basement in the wine cellar, them vocals was all over the place. But her recorded music is off the chain.
Absolutely. And Jessie Woo, if you're looking for a job, hit up All About the Tea. I'll editor at allaboutthetea.com. Because I mean, we could definitely use her for After Dark. What is your opinion on that, Wiley?
That will be absolutely wonderful. We just don't want her to sing, okay? We can safely leave that alone because she can't sing live. She do have a great job singing in the studio.
So you don't think you sing in person?
Probably not. I'm not here for her personal, unless she tried again because she was crying. She was drinking wine. You know that affect your vocal.
Take that into consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jessie Woo, we're giving you another chance, and that voice, baby. Oh my gosh, it just, oh my God, like I shouldn't even be saying this, but it gets me excited on the inside.
Wow, I need to go check it out.
Seriously, you'll get away. I'm in a happy ending. Cardi, focus on Offset, the kids, and not beef and niece. We need another healthy baby. Right now is just not the time to get into it with nobody. And I'm pretty sure you know that in the past of dealing with Offset and him cheating on you and things like that. So just remember that pain, you know, and we don't need to sink it to the baby. Nicki Minaj cannot be touched. I love her. She has her own lane. I would like to see Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim do the verses though. I feel like that would definitely shake the tables, and I would be interested in seeing how they perform on the same stage.
Not I. That to me, I have to disagree. Little Kim was really out of her mind. She must have been smoking something when she said that. Because I mean, her and Nicki are from two different eras. If any matchup was going to happen, it has to be Little Kim and Foxy Brown.
Yeah, I get that, but however, looking at it from a financial standpoint, I would pick Little Kim over Foxy because we don't know if Foxy's gonna come out there and not hear the music, start screaming, start
talking in Jamaican patois as well.
I love Foxy and I love where she comes from, but girl, Foxy is a whole kiki.
Yeah, shout out to the Jamaicans in the chat. I love y'all, but when Foxy starts speaking that fake Jamaican, it irks my nerves. Yeah, you're right. Bring it on back.
Little Kim and Nicki Minaj. Wiley, how do you feel about that?
Everybody will tune in and watch it. I mean, it will be one of the highest rated verse battle, period. Kim got some records. Kim also got some new records that she can drop that didn't get enough publicity. So it'll be a win-win for both parties. I mean, you stole from Kim. You stole her style. Why not face the woman that you stole from and do that battle? Foxy, get her another hearing aid, give us another, get that together. But I don't think she should be on that stage. I think the queen and a queen should sit at the table. I wish that would be Nicki and Lil Kim.
We'll just sit back there with the DJs. Tasha Day, thank you for that interview. Okay, and we're going to move on to Lamar Lammy. What we're not going to do is not pay up, okay? You allegedly have a potential sugar mama, so we need you to execute that. We need you to get in there. We need you to score, okay? Everybody knows that your secret crush is out the bag. She has millions, honey. She is number one. We need you to go over there and squeeze on in, okay? If you dealt with Sabrina, I'm pretty sure you can deal with those size 18 truckers, okay? So get y'all a matching pair and just kick it, okay? Allegedly, I want to rock right now. Moving on. $11 million. Cardi B. Sis, if you got money like that, go ahead and hit my Cash App up because I'm taking donations. I'm gonna beg. Okay, I ain't too proud to beg. Cynthia, you're dragging your departure out like you did Nene to stay relevant, and we're tired. And thank God. And I'm just ready for the press tours to pass along. They're boring. They're making us sleepy. I'm smoking more weed. I mean, come on now. I'm so glad. So I'm excited for the new season and who's on there. Lamar, I have a question. Would you complain if it was Chloe? Would you complain if it was Chloe? I don't think he would have. That's the privilege. You get what I'm. You treated this woman like a queen. You kissed her feet. I mean, you were there for her emotionally. Have that same energy for someone that pushed, not only one, push your child. She could have gone through labor, and for you to say that, come on now. She knew about that drug history back in the day. She was still with you when you was allegedly a crackhead.
Not alleged. It's
not alleged. He talked about being on crack.
He talked about going.
He said the sex was incredible when he sprinkled in and all that. Oh yeah.
You know what?
Was heroin ever in play, or was it just crack?
I think it was just crack. When I read the man book, he said it was crack.
Do y'all have any insight on crack? Because I do. Okay, want me to tell you?
Tell us about it.
Oh, I'm just
Queen Tulsa. When you say insight, can you be specific?
Insight. Okay. I'll just say this. I am a recovering addict and crack was one of my choice of drugs. And one thing I can say is my tweak was I would get in the mirror and I would fucking smoke it. And that would be my tweak. I would just want to see me. So you have different types of tweak. Somebody might want their nipples played with. Somebody might want their balls played with. Somebody might want you to just blow in their ear like. And some people even have fetishes of I'll smoke my cigarette and I'll fucking burn your nipple. That was a fetish. That was so you just never know what the kink and fetish is, but definitely it takes you there. And guess what? I'm recovering.
God bless you. God bless you.
And 9 years, and I never smoked the pipe. What I did was I was a pre-roller, so I would put my little cigarette in the paper and put my stuff on top, or I would do it with weed. And you know, that's just how it was when I was out there in Atlanta living that fast life. I had to stay up, baby. I had to get those coins.
God bless you. I'm very proud of you. 9 years sobriety.
Thank you.
Wow.
And you know what? I'm clean. I'm married. I have, a home. I have money in my pocket. One thing about an addict is like you never have your money. You never have your money. Any money that comes in, you're running straight to the dope man to pay him. And let me just say this: Mental Health Awareness Month is this month, guys.
Yes.
Doing all those drugs, it can mess with your mental. I've received help. I'm still getting help. It's okay to say no to drugs. You can get help without getting high. Okay.
Absolutely. Queen Tulsa, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
God bless you in your journey of sobriety.
Yes. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I have one thing for Sha'Carri. I smoke weed, oh yes. However, you need to just wait until off season. Nike will keep you, Miss Weedhead. Yes, I'm rooting for you. I broke the high rule here. I was rolling up, but I was gonna smoke one for you while I was live on air. That's all I have. But yeah, that's my story. That's my journey. And if you look at my bio and my page, I kind of lightweight tell it. But I'm not afraid. It's not my business. It's God's business. And thank God, like I said earlier, thank God I don't look like what I've been through.
Yeah.
No, you do not. I just said crack preserves some people. I literally just said that. And you're a testament to it because you are gorgeous. You have the best spirit. You're so positive and you're always so kind. So kudos to you for taking a hold and beating it, right? Or, maintaining. Because it's never...
Yeah, look at it like this. Some people, they go through like rehab and things like that. But I was one of the lucky ones. Like I said, I did Primos and I was on it heavy. My mother's best friend got me on it. And with prayer, with dedication, I had a drug relapse. It was the same year as Whitney Houston. And pretty much her situation was my situation. I was in a hotel. I had crack. I had coke. You name it. The alcohol. And, I was in the bathtub doing it. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
And when I look back on it now, God saved me for a reason. And I say that because that was in 2012. My baby girl was born in 2012. So God kept me for a reason. And he kept me for a purpose. I have 3 beautiful children that I'm raising. And my baby daughter was born in that year. So, we may not understand the trials and tribulations. We may not understand the path, but keep God in the situation at all times. Absolutely. There were times where I would be getting high and I would listen to my gospel music because it was a fight. I'm like, Lord, I want to, but I wasn't strong enough. And so as I kept, praying and, praying and wanting it. And anything that you pray for, you'll get it. Trust me.
Yep, absolutely. Keep God at the forefront of everything you do.
Everything.
Queen, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for sharing your testimony with us, and we love you.
Thank you. Well, my birthday is July the 5th, so can I get a quick happy birthday? Because will you be back on Tuesday?
Well, I think my schedule next week is Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Okay, so my birthday. Can I get a
happy birthday? Y'all go ahead and drop some happy birthdays in the chat. Hearts, and whistles. Bye, my love. Thank you. Happy birthday. Bye. Bye. Isla Bonita says, is crack and crystal meth the same or does it make you feel the same? Does anyone know?
Well, I can own it. Well, crystal meth. My cousin is actually an addict on crystal meth, and he get delusional. Like he think a monster is out there. I remember I tried to take him to the hospital. He jumped out of the car because he thought somebody was trying to get him. He thought people was out there in his apartment. He ripped open like the air vent because he thought he had cameras in there. So I don't know about that, but I do know like crystal meth. Just a friend being on it, his skin got sores on his face and his head. It's just a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah, I read a story with a young lady on crystal meth who ripped out her eyeballs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. She just ripped them out. 21, completely blind.
Wow.
So yeah, crystal meth it makes you do a lot of crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to crack just seems to make people very, very hyperactive and busy. Like a crackhead gets up like at 5 a.m. and they start working and stealing and trying to get the next high, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pushing the grocery cart full of metal that they've stolen. I got that from The Wire. I'm sorry. Have you watched The Wire?
I did. I love The Wire. That was my show.
Yeah. But Queen Tulsa, she's such a brave and inspiring heart to share that with us, though. Shout out to her. That was touching. I didn't know that. I'm going to go ahead and add our boy Norris to the chat. Hey, Norris.
Hi, Queen. Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
You look like a Nubian king up there.
Well, thank you, my brother.
Yeah, you look like you could be a lion king. You the bomb.
Power to the people. Go ahead and put the power to the people.
He represent what the Africa whale with that outfit on.
Yes.
But yeah, Cynthia Bailey, like you said, she had a good ending, a very nice ending. She need to leave. I like her, but she just dry. She too dry for the show. She don't have nothing else to bring. We done seen everything you got to offer. So bye, Cynthia. Go live in LA with Mike or stay in Atlanta and be a friend of the show.
Absolutely. Yeah. She needs to go. Quentin, call back in. I want to add you too with your fine self. Quentin was backstage. But yeah, Cynthia needs to go. I totally agree with you. She expired 5 years ago, like I said, way past her expiration date. But someone was kind enough to keep her around.
Yeah, the best part of that, the best thing that she did on the show, I like Portia, but she kicked her in the crouch. That was the best thing, knocked her flat. That was the best thing she did. I mean, that was what she'd be remembered for, that legendary kick.
I remember that too. She has some thoroughbred legs, real juicy and thick,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Somebody need to knock some sense in Portia's head now, because going after that man, hopefully for her sake it work out. Because if it don't, then she gonna deserve the karma she gonna get, whatever that is. But yeah, Cardi B. I mean, I like Cardi B. I like her first album, but she lucky she ain't in jail for what she did to those men. Remember when she was online admitting to what she did to those men when she was a stripper? Now, if a man did that, like Bill Cosby or any other rich and famous man did that, he'd be in jail right now.
Under the jail, right?
Yeah, so that's why I said she lucky. I hopefully for her sake, the men don't try to make a case against her, and that she learned a lesson from that.
Cardi, what Cardi turned me off, where things went left for me with Cardi, is she did an interview, I think, with E! News, right? And she didn't like the title that came out from the interview or the headline. And she went crazy on social media. Of course, you know how she gets triggered, and cussed the man out and said that she hoped his mother died of AIDS. So, and the title was exactly what she said, but she just didn't like the fact that he took her words and put it in the title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that you don't wish that upon nobody.
Who says that?
No, she needed to be ashamed of herself. She should apologize. But if she don't watch herself, she gonna lose her career. She ain't gonna have another album come out nor a tour. Because it's like every single time, if something is in her favor, she won't say nothing, but say something that she don't like, and she'll come out swinging. And I'm like, girl, you shine like a diamond with that first album. I mean, you show people on love what people on love and hip hop need to do. Instead of staying on that show, making themselves that look like a hot mess on crack. Girl, you came out after that second season and you soared like a rose.
You did, yeah, she did. She did. Norris, I want to thank you, my love, for calling in. And as you know, you need to call in more often because I miss you when you don't call in.
Oh, I miss y'all too. And you know, Lamar Odom, he washed up and played out. He don't need to be dragging that woman. Just pay that woman. Pay the child support, and then you and what's her name, Carly Red, ran through self. Y'all probably deserve each other because y'all look horrible.
Yeah, they need a check. They both need a check. Norris, have a great weekend, my love. Thank you.
Y'all have a good 4th of July weekend.
Happy 4th of July. Bye, my love. Bye. I'm going to go ahead and add Quentin to the chat. Then I'm going to add the Candy Cane lady. Quentin, you ready to come on? Just give me a thumbs up. Yep. Hey, Quentin. How you doing?
Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Not too bad.
I just have to have you on here because you're so vocal in the chat and you say all the things that I like. So I was like, okay, I gotta find out who this.
I got you. But no, with this whole Sha'Carri situation, I completely agree with Wiley. When you are taking the time to train for the Olympics, you know the rules.
Right.
So you know what you're not supposed to do, especially not do drugs when you know they're going to drug test you when you go overseas. So why would you even put yourself in that situation? Especially, I can understand that she was having a moment of grief, and that was maybe probably her outlet to deal with the whole situation, but she could have found another way instead of jeopardizing what she worked so hard for to do.
Absolutely. That's a very, very good point. I mean, and it's so much work, energy, and time that goes into becoming that type of athlete. And she knows the rules, but she tweeted, "I'm human." That touched me. You know, as a mother, I'm appealing to her, the sensitive side, and she just lost her mother, you know, and she is human.
Absolutely.
But I understand there's a lot of money on the line, a lot of people's jobs on the line too, trainers, advertisers, sponsors. So she has to think of all these people. It's not just anymore, I'm human, I'm a little child. Grow up, you know, act like an adult and do the things you're supposed to do. Yeah. Now, Quentin, I know. Now I want to get messy because I've been seeing. I wouldn't be wrong.
Let's go.
I would be a little messy. I've been seeing your little comments in the chat about the drama, the mess. Were you somehow connected to that before, or just an observer from the outside?
I was watching from the bushes.
Okay. And your thoughts?
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. I mean, I missed the morning show with you and your old panel.
It's coming back.
And then everyone.
It's coming back.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I will be tuned in because it was my go-to in my office when I would be working. I would have you tuned in the background while I'm trying to get my stuff done. But no, it was a lot. Everyone said their piece. I guess everyone has their own version of the truth. I took it like a grain of salt because you never know the whole situation. So I just listened and I took it and moved on.
Thank you for being so impartial. I really do enjoy your comments. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, we were in a pandemic and you guys were my entertainment throughout. So I appreciate that. And I'm here for it.
I love that. You need to call in more often, right? Ain't he a cutie, Wiley?
Yes.
That smile is everything.
Thank you. But I'll let you all get back to the show. I'm going to be out in the bushes watching the rest of it. And
all right. Keep your eyes and ears open for me, okay?
Absolutely. All right.
Oh, wait a minute. What was that? Say it again. Wait a minute. Before you go, what was that you just said to Wiley?
Oh, I said, Wiley, I like that orange on you. I don't have any orange in my closet, so I gotta go cop some.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, but you all stay blessed, be positive, and I'll see you in the bushes.
Sounds good. Bye, my love. Bye. Bye. I'm gonna go ahead and add the Candy Cane lady to the chat. Hey, boo.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, good. I like that smile.
Thank you. I just want to say I love you. I love your show.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes. I was thinking Cynthia would be good just to stay on as a friend because we know who she is, and her story may not be that good, but she still models and she still have a company. So she do have some stuff on the side that she can bring to the show. Also the girl that was running, I smoke CBD, and I know it does help for depression and other things by it being medical. And I'm gonna say this: if it was a white girl, she probably would have got through, being truthful. But by being a people of color, they are really harder on us. So, I think that was not good. And Lamar Odom, I think that he's really washed out, and I think he was just trying to show people that he can come back. But now that he's back, he can really be a good coach. He can really be
that's true. Good point, right? If anything, college, he's clean, right?
Yes.
Has the skill sets, his brain, and everything still. But I wonder how he is cognitively, though, because he had a near-death experience. I mean, he overdosed on practically, 20 million drugs at that bunny ranch.
Yeah.
He died and came back.
Yes.
So
And
when that oxygen gets cut off in the brain, I hope he was able to retain some things,
Yeah. He probably do have memory issues and stuff like that. Because once your body shut down, it's different. We don't know how he look on that inside. That inside could be feeling like he's 80.
Right. Absolutely. Right.
Yeah.
Barely functioning, just getting by. Yeah. Yeah. I hope, I pray to God that he is back though, and he was able to maintain or retain some of those skill sets and cognitive skills and abilities, because it's a shame. Such a talent.
Yeah, it is. It is all of them. And Cardi B, I think Cardi jumps back because she's been through a lot. She was a stripper. She was a prostitute because she was stealing money. So she was a prostitute as well. And I think it's hard for her to, when that trigger goes, it's hard for her to not be able to pop back. So she needs to get help. And I haven't seen the word that she got help with all the things she told us.
Listen, if I could pay somebody $11 million in a settlement, I'm gonna get me that help. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Definitely. But a lot of people, especially people of color, think it's bad to see.
Right.
A psychiatrist or something like that. Right. But we need, just like we need food, we need mind food as well.
Just like you go to the gym, you need to go to therapists and train.
She don't go to the gym.
Whatever she does, what liposuction or whatever she allegedly.
Also get it sucked in, put some ass up there, and grow up. It's time because she's on her second baby, so we have to all be, here for our kids, and then think about what our kids gonna see.
Do you notice no one is even talking about the second baby? It's like they don't care.
Yeah,
not like the first one.
Like she just came out. It's not a really big thing. They like, okay, she's pregnant.
Right.
Yeah.
Candy lady, thank you for calling in. That smile, that spirit, I just love it.
Thank you. I love your show and hope to be on again.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, my love. Enjoy your holiday weekend.
You too, both of you guys. Be safe.
Thank you. You be safe too, my love.
All right.
Okay. Yep. Bye, honey. Poisonologist has an excellent point. Cardi B is stuck in the Bronx in her head, and that's sad. See, that's a mental health issue. Yeah, because she's not in the Bronx anymore. And at the point where you're a millionaire, you got to stop acting like that, because you yourself is the problem now. You've become a liability. You know what I mean? Because it's not just Cardi B, it's the team, it's the people around her that they rely on her being up to par, acting professional to keep the brand moving so they can all have jobs. Poise Nostalgist, thank you so much for the super sticker, my love. We appreciate you. Shout out to Tawana to Inspire TV. Thank you for the super sticker. We appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and add Mountain Kitty. Oh, Mountain Kitty, something happened. It says device not connected. In the meanwhile, I'll add Rhonda until you can connect Mountain Kitty. Hey, Rhonda, my love.
Hey, Monica. Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Queen Tulsa. Her birthday's on the 5th.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday, Queen Tulsa.
That's our boo.
Okay, several things here, but let's see. Why does Cardi B, why does she snap off every time someone says anything to her? I mean, she's like on top now, like never before, and she's going off every chance she get. All you have to do is say something out of line to her, and she's snapping off.
Unhappy too. You know, sometimes when you're not happy in life, and you have all these things going on, it makes you snap at everyone else around you. Instead of addressing the pain and the issues within you, you take it out on everybody else.
Because if I had those followers, and I like Cardi B, I think she is just hot and spicy. I really like her, but I think she's got to relax a little bit. I think she could use some of that therapy we talk about often. I mean, you know, maybe several weeks she can go in and see somebody and maybe get some medication. What do you think? Some anxiety meds?
Yeah.
To flatten her out?
It helps.
Yep.
Yeah, it helps. It helps control, because snapping at people all the time over absolutely nothing is not normal behavior. It's not healthy.
Yep. Nope, it's not. Lamar Odom. You know what I was thinking? Lamar and Chloe should get back together.
She might as well. I mean, she dumped Tristan again, even though those two are still allegedly sleeping together.
Exactly. Yeah, Tristan he's just, you know, he's out there. He belongs to the streets. So he's not going to be faithful to any woman. So maybe Chloe should try a second round with her ex-husband, because they were married, right?
They were. Mm-hmm.
They were married, and he's supposedly clean. Supposedly, I don't know what his, like you mentioned earlier, I don't know what his mental capacities are with all the drug use, and that he almost died.
Right.
So I don't know, but Chloe might want to go, because I think Lamar really did love Chloe. I really do.
I don't think Chris will have it though. Yeah.
Who won't have it?
Kris Jenner.
Oh, well, yeah, but Chris will rather.
She's the boss. She has to approve everything. I don't think she'll go with that.
So she'd rather her daughter stay with Tristan?
Well, at least he's rich and famous, and Lamar's broke. He has he's bringing along all this baggage, child support. He owes, like Wiley said, he owes rent. He owes this. It's just too much. Plus, he might relapse again. Ain't nobody got time for all that. That's just too much.
Side notes: didn't you notice that Chloe never got pregnant with Lamar?
She probably had abortions and stuff, allegedly.
Oh yeah, because he was on drugs with her. Drugs with her.
Oh yeah.
And she claimed she had fertility issues. And you know those Kardashians, they got a lot of issues, but fertility ain't one of them. They can drop out a baby. They're like, you know, kitty litter. They can jump out, you know.
Right? Yeah, they shake their leg and one fall out.
Absolutely. Just be like, whoa, what's that? They don't even know who the daddy is.
Oh, child.
Cynthia, I'm glad Cynthia should go. But you know, I feel like Cynthia messed up on an opportunity while she was on that show. Because Cynthia, all those business ideas, did you notice that they all fail, like the purse and the modeling agency and all that? So she got her husband and just go away, fade to black, with some class, and her slamming Nene, saying, you know, remember she was on Wendy Williams last week and said that about Nene, that she shouldn't come back to the show. Was that it?
Yeah.
And to me, it's like, you know, why would you do that? Now you need to get on Nene's good side, because Nene is the queen of Atlanta. I mean, you know, I believe she is Atlanta. Atlanta is nothing without Nene. I'm sorry. So one other thing, let me see before I forget, before Cynthia. Sha'Carri, that poor baby. Monica, I feel so bad for her. I really do. And you know what? Rules are the rules. She broke them, and this is a good lesson for her. but I think that she will be a major comeback story, and she will be a marketing dream to be able to come back after that fall. I mean, she should not beat up on herself. I saw her interview on Good Morning America, and I think her eccentricity, what do you call it? She's very eccentric, and I love the eyelashes and the hair and nails.
Yes.
She is unique, and
Yes.
she's very talented. And I want to see her come back. I want to
Wally
see.
don't like her look, but look at Wally's face.
It's eccentric.
It's giving me FloJo energy, right? Remember FloJo?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I hope she just consider this, because we all make mistakes, you know?
Yeah.
Like I tell my kids, don't put anybody on no pedestal, because we all have warts of some kind, you know? Everybody does. So I hope she learns from it and then come back even better at the next Olympics. I do.
Absolutely. Someone said she's just suspended for 30 days. But I think what we're talking about here is her not being able to compete in the Olympics.
Exactly. That's what she wants.
That's what we're talking. That was the main thing.
Yeah. She's only 21. She can come back.
Absolutely.
And she can make even more money, because this is a comeback story now. Because she did lose her mother, her biological mother. And who knows what kind of pressure she was under. She screwed up. It's a major, and the thing is that she's going to live with that, and she's going to learn from it. But it's not too late for her, and I hope she doesn't beat up on herself, because I mean, we all make mistakes. This was a major one for her, but she's young and she can come back.
Absolutely. Well said, Rhonda. We always love your commentary.
I love your show.
On point.
Rhonda.
Thank you, my love.
I love your show, by the way. And you know, I called in twice and I saw your interview with that young man, which was great. So, and I talked to you today.
Excellent.
On your show. Great job, Wiley.
Thank you.
Excellent.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye, my love. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your holiday.
Happy 4th.
Yes. Happy 4th. Bye. Bye, my love. Cardi B shouted her out on IG stories. I'm going to go ahead and add iconic intercessor to the chat. Hey, my love.
Oh, hello. How are you, Miss Monica? Hi, Mr. Wiley.
Hi.
Well, first of all, I want to say, Monica, I want you to come back on 6 days a week.
Oh, 6. Yes. Okay. Let me tell you what it is, though. In the summertime, it's a little bit harder.
Okay.
Yeah, because we do activities and that kind of stuff.
Right.
The kids are going away to the camp for 2 weeks. I had to get them ready. Yeah, that kind of stuff. And when they come back, we just, every day, they run me ragged. And I love it.
Yeah, I just want you to tread on serpents and scorpions. I just want you to tread about.
Will 4 days a week work for you? Will that be okay, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We'll start off slow.
Show up as much as possible. This is your brand, and you can rock it how you want.
Well, does it sound like I'm going anywhere? Does it sound like I'm scared? Does it sound like it?
Not at all.
Okay. All right, ma'am.
Now concerning this Odom guy, I've been kind of watching him a little. I just, when you're like that and with the healing that he needs, he should just stay out of relationships, period. Is there any way he can go to some kind of counseling and get healed and stay out of relationships, period? That's what I would like for him. And he definitely needs to stay away from the Kardashian women. This is your platform, so I'm not going to say what I really want to say concerning that, but that's some spiritual warfare there. They just, those spirits in them go after our culture. It's a mess. And then, well, anyway, I don't want to talk too much. And why did they? Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Right, girl.
I'm like, oh, that's a hot, and I don't know why the men can't figure that out. I bet you Wiley would figure it out. It's like a whole beast in them that's just set. They just have set themselves on our culture. And I'm not being racist or anything. Love, you can't tell the heart who to love, but it's something else going on with that, allegedly, right?
Some dark stuff, yeah.
Some dark stuff going on with
It's called a succubus. It's a demon or soup.
See, she knows about it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And that's just one of them. But
they suck you dry. They suck everything. Yeah. Till there's no more. Mm-hmm.
Your
spirit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I want to know, why did they fire Cynthia Bailey? I'm upset.
Well, I mean, it's not official, but she said she didn't get her contract, and she's sounding very down and out in the dumps. She's just letting us know in a very nice and sweet way, like a Cynthia way, that she's gotten the axe, pretty much. Mm-hmm.
Well, that kind of confirms what Monique Samuels is talking about with that plantation and how they just want people to be foolish and crazy.
I know.
You want to know what? The people of culture with money should pull together and get their. I might be talking too much, because that's how Bill Cosby. I kid you not, when he went, they probably knew all along that man was doing that. And then when he went and bought NBC, then all of a sudden they go lock him up. You know them people, the powers that be know what them kind of people doing.
He was doing too much. He was getting too So he didn't know his place, quote unquote.
On the plantation. So, but I just would like to see the people of color with money band together and just get their own. I don't know if they can beat that beast or the system where they can do what they want on their own platform, because I think it's a shame that people of color would have to break free, come into a realm where they make money and they're able to, and then you won't let them operate in dignity. They got to act like Bojangles and clown.
Oh, child, please don't mention Bojangles chicken up here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about Mr. Bojangles.
Right. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
See, look at this. They're gonna lose here. The Satan gonna lose here.
Oh,
lose here now. Right. Give us our liberty. But yeah, so that's it. I don't like to call in a lot, but I just enjoy you, and I enjoy Wiley. I hate to say it, that video they showed with him tearing up the library. I'm like, well, yeah, men of color are upset, and he was saying enmity. I'm like, we shocked. I'm like, you can't leave out the house, and you don't even know if you're gonna make it back.
That video, Wiley, how did they get that video?
It was a young man. I forgot his name. He was in the library. He was recording.
Okay. One of them nosy people.
Mm-hmm. He was
Got you.
He was homeless, by the way.
Wow.
He recorded that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did he know that you were the famous Wiley at the time, or?
No. Someone interviewed him like a couple of years back. He said he didn't know that, but he said he was homeless. And
okay.
And he was.
Wow.
But they only show that little clip.
Mm-hmm. Well, that video made you famous, Wiley.
Exactly. And look at the shirt he has on. You want to know? I'm like, Wiley can be a protester. So I really can see him in the back.
To the people.
Some people I want to stay away from the Black Lives Matter movement, like Portia, and I'm praying for her. I don't judge her. Just stay away from the Black Lives Matter. But all of them, really, everybody from Real Housewives, except Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey is the only one I can see with the Black Lives Matter movement, to be honest.
Not even. Please, child. Cynthia would only be doing that for a storyline. So, yeah, but I don't know. Should comment in the chat. Should Portia stay away from Black Lives Matter now after she done stole somebody's husband?
Yep, stay all the way away. Don't go nowhere over there. And they throw her in jail again. If she show up, they go throw her in jail again. Just snatch her right out the marching line and say, "Let's go."
I'm hollering.
I hope I don't get in trouble with no. You think I'm in trouble with God? Because I'm happy. I'm enjoying it. You just have to tell the truth and shame the devil.
There you go. There you have it. All right.
All right.
All right, my love. Bye. You have a wonderful holiday weekend.
Same to you.
Bye. Homeless people got phones. Yeah, they do. I've noticed that. Yeah.
They have phones. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it dilutes. Exactly, Sunshine. I agree with you. It does dilute the message. How are you out here trying to talk for the people and fight for the people, but you stealing the people's husbands? Melanie Kitty, I'm so sorry. I had you waiting, my love. How are you? You're on mute, my love. Kitty, you there, honey? I know she was having. I'm gonna take you out and bring you back in, okay? All right. Speaking of Little Kim, I wanted to touch on this really fast, okay? See Little Kim right there?
No, wait a minute. You just go flash that in my face like that when
I just flashed it on the screen. Okay, so this is how she looked, and this was the BET Awards.
Yes.
You know I like the mess. So 50 Cent, you know he always on somebody behind. He came for her and he put this on Instagram. Who this? BITCH. This ain't right. Laugh out loud. Catch for Life on I guess Catch for Life is the movie he's doing.
It's a show. It's a show.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it gets on ABC. He's promoting it on a whole new network. But yes, did you get the response?
Yeah, I saw her response. She was just laughing at it. I mean, I guess that's and then she went on to kind of like drag him a little bit.
Yeah, because he had asked her out for a date and she
right.
But it was funny. Her book is coming out too. I'm gonna pre-order it and I'm definitely oh my gosh, I'm definitely gonna read her book. I'm telling you, I love reading books. So
I hope she's talking about sleeping with Suge Knight and all that kind of stuff. Because all that stuff used to go down back in the allegedly back in the day.
So
that's all I care
get
about.
The book early, and I'm trying to get it early so we can review it on All About the Tea. But yes. She got a book coming out, as well as Foxy Brown. She got a book coming out as well.
Poor Foxy Brown. She need help with that book. She gonna need help. Her brain is so fried. It's not even funny.
She said she got this coming out in December, so I'm looking forward to the Kim book. I hope she talk about the plastic surgeries, the beatings that she took, and the man that she slept with, and really tell us something that we don't know about the industry. So I'm here for it.
She was with Corrupt. I remember she was engaged to Corrupt. Remember that? The rapper from the West Coast?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So and I didn't even know she was married to Mr. Paper. She was like, "That's my husband." I didn't know they were married.
You think so? See, a lot of Brooklyn chicks like to call their significant others.
I don't think
husband
legally married. I think she just call him a husband. I don't think they're legally married because if we would have learned about that, nobody reported that they were married.
They're not married on paper. Now, what did he say? Because she said he was coming to her defense. What did he say? Because I couldn't find it.
He said, "Oh my God, I can't remember what he said. I definitely can't." But there's so many words he said. Don't be coming for my wife.
Okay, good. That's what a man does. Kitty, call back if you can. Here goes Kitty. Coming in again. Kitty, hey, boo.
Hey, loves. How are you?
Listen, Kitty is just, what can I say about Kitty? She's just all around fabulous. I just love her.
Hello.
Hey, boo.
Hey.
What happened, boo?
Oh,
there you go.
I'm still stuck in the salon.
Oh,
I'm still stuck in the hair salon.
She's an entrepreneur and a multitasker. She's a mod. She's one of my mods too. She mods from the salon.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Kitty's
I got a little something tonight. But I just wanted to come on and talk trash with you all. I really ain't had nothing to add to your commentary. I just wanted to come and be shady. Okay. I don't need a damn avatar. I'm gonna come be shady.
I know that's right. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
what's on your mind, boo?
It's nothing on my mind. I just wanted to come and talk to. Actually, I just wanted to talk to Wiley.
Yeah, okay.
Because I like Wiley. I love Wiley, so I wanted to talk to him and see what he was gonna say, and just be shady off of him and bounce off his shadiness. And just bounce off your shady.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna bounce off your whole shady vibe. I like
it.
It.
I love to be bounced off. Yes.
Yes. So you being shady on whom? Start first.
Who did we be shaded on the Olympic girl? Former pothead. Yeah, that's
well, she could come on now. Ain't nothing wrong with the pothead. She can smoke her little reefers and go about her business. She lost her mother, y'all. Let her.
She's smoking weed. She's smoking leaves, though. I mean, it's leaves and
she
herbs from the garden.
Reefer.
I mean, seriously.
She smoked a little reefer, but her mother died. Her whole mama passed away.
Exactly.
Cut
her some slack.
Cancer patients smoke reefer to help with the trauma and the nausea and the situations of the situations. Now you can't let the girl smoke a little reefer when her mama died. When Michael Phelps smoked a little reefer, he swam the goddamn 100,000 meter swim competition by his damn self. We ain't treat Michael Phelps that way.
Well, he made a comeback, right? And he didn't lose endorsement deals and all that other stuff, right?
He bounced exactly. He bounced it right back. And the reefer made him swim faster.
Well, let's not say that. We're not trying to get Sha'Carri in any more trouble.
Allegedly. The
right?
reefer made us look fast.
Kitty, you are so funny. Oh my goodness.
Allegedly. I'm just saying, like, let the girl breathe. Like, her mother passed. Like, what do you, like, all jokes aside, the girl mother passed. Who don't flip out when they mom, like, you lost the whole parent?
Right. That's a lot. That's a lot. It really
Who
is.
doesn't do that?
She's
Who doesn't flip
human,
out?
of course, that had to take some sort of emotional toll on her. And you got to cope somehow. And to me, weed is probably better than alcohol.
Oh yeah, weed is better than alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Not speaking from experience, but for what I heard.
You got my salon in here laughing, Wiley. Like, I gotta talk to Wiley. Wiley is a trip.
He really is.
We is in here on a late night in the whole hair salon, like just tripping off of you guys. I be having the salon laughing at y'all all night.
I know that's right. Aw, condolences to you, Latavia. She lost her dad last Friday. Mm-hmm. Very painful.
Oh yeah, sending prayers and condolences. But yeah, like you guys, like, and what about Bill Cosby? I'm gonna say something about him.
What about him? Say it, Kitty. Just say what's on your mind, girl.
Okay, so we gonna talk about Uncle Bill. That nigga
Mr.
there.
Pudding Pop. Come on, girl. Just
I don't want to be too harsh and I don't want to be too lenient, but on the same token, like you know what you signed up for when you rode to his house looking like that man was married. He was married.
Mm-hmm.
And when you rode up to his house and you was looking for what you was looking for, you knew he was married. And when he said, "Oh, you want some Xanax, or you want some oxycodone, or you want some what else they used them
it was Quaaludes.
Quaaludes, whatever he was using, you knew what you was signing up for when you rode up to that rich man house and he was married and he had millions upon millions. You was looking for some drinks and some get high and whatever else, and you knew what you was signing up for. So now it was like, okay, well, he did this and third. Now I do understand that some women are taken advantage of, and some women, now you already have gotten to that stage and you did it and somebody's doing something without your permission. Hell no. Like, no. Hell no. We can't do that. Like, we not doing that. That's not what we doing. Like, we don't observe that. We don't agree to that. Nothing.
Right.
No. But some women, you gotta understand, like, past a certain point. But some women seek out these situations, and then they don't be ready for what they end up with, and then they try to blame and try to claim and try to do everything else, and it's like, okay, fine, but Uncle Bill, back in that day, he was taking whole advantage. I'm just saying, not to be funny about, like, he was taking whole advantage, and it was like, nah, Uncle Bill.
Yeah, he did take advantage. He did.
He took whole advantage.
He admitted to it.
Now people have more knowledge, but they are more knowledgeable about the things that they ingest and take and the medicines and how they. But back then, people didn't know what they were ingesting. They didn't know, like, oh, well, somebody will put something in this and somebody put something in that. People didn't know back then.
That's true.
So
it was
now
a whole different time.
Yeah, it's a different time and different age. So now everybody know, like, look, you be mindful of this. You be mindful of that. Like, don't be dumb. Don't trust everybody. You can't trust this because somebody is basically, like, so cool with you, whatever. You can't trust everybody because you don't know what they're going to put into your stuff.
That's facts.
And it's not just like doing drugs, and people think that, okay, well, I don't do drugs, so I don't have to worry about nobody poisoning me or trying to get over on me. No, they will put something in your drink. They can put something in your water, your liquor, your juice, anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's
it's
true.
not just
Yeah.
it's not just drugs. It's not just somebody lacing your stuff with drugs or somebody lacing your drink with this, your liquor with this. No, it could be your apple juice, your orange juice, or your dang on bottle of dead park water, and somebody gonna lace you.
That's true.
Like, you have to be
Very be
mindful.
careful. Yeah, you
You have
do.
to be mindful.
Absolutely. Stop going to the bathroom in these clubs and leaving your drink on the table.
Don't
Take
even
it
take
with
your,
you or throw it away.
if you leave your drink, leave it there. Leave it. Don't go
Yeah.
back. Like, even if you tell your friend, "Oh, wash my drink," don't go back for that drink.
Facts.
Don't go back for that drink.
Yeah.
I don't even care if you tell your friend.
And don't take it to the bathroom with you. That's
Don't
nasty
take,
too.
and that's disgusting. And that's
I know some people who do that. That's nasty.
How much money I'm paying for my drink? I'm taking it to the bathroom. Right? All my equipment in one hand, let it bang, and I'm gonna hold my drink. I see what you talking about. This drink is expensive.
No, that's disgusting.
I'm gonna take it right there.
Wiley.
Like, have it right there.
Riley. No.
It's called multitasking. I'm definitely gonna do it.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Oh my goodness.
That's disgusting. And it's like, no, like, don't take your drink. Like, don't do that. And it's like, it's a lot of things I could speak on that we could be speaking on, but I don't want to hold at the backstage. I don't know if it's food or whatever else. I'm in the salon.
What you want to speak on? Go ahead. Speak your mind, baby.
Okay, well, what else we can talk about? It's some stuff, like, I'll be like, oh, I should call in on this and I should call in on that. But I don't be calling in, but I'm gonna talk tonight. Okay, so anything else we should talk about? Who else I want to talk about? Portia.
Mm-hmm.
Portia played checkers, not chess. She played chess, not checkers, honey.
Right.
Portia played chess, not checkers. She didn't win and got her man face did. She didn't win and got her whole situation. You see, she is bopping and posting. She is posting more than she done posted with this man than she done posted with any other man that she done had. This girl is all over every country and continent and flying and stamping everything she can get. That girl is like, yeah, I'm in it and I'm doing it. And I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. Oh, excuse my language, Monica. I'm sorry. I'm cursing. She's like, I don't care what y'all saying or doing or talking about me in these streets, but Portia is living her best life, period. Like, she's living her best life. And Fallon did y'all notice Fallon really don't care?
I think she cares. She just looks sad.
I don't know, Monica. I don't think Fallon really cares. I think it's a chess and checkers situation, because think about it. You look at Portia's dude, her baby father. Okay, they was business partners. And then Shamia introduced Portia to Simon. But Simon is whole time business partner with Portia's ex or whatever. So then you got Shamia over here married to her African husband. You got Fallon over here with her friend that was staying at the house the whole time in the background, chilling in the background. Because when you got 40 mil, okay, and you doing your thing coast to coast, the wifey got her thing on the side too. Think about it. Think about it. Let's think about it, y'all. Like, he wasn't just a friend. That's why he decided to speak out and started talking.
Right. It sounds like it's some kind of an entanglement and engagement arrangement. Rich people stuff. Rich people
Yeah,
problem
like
stuff.
he was sitting there feeling it. Like he was the side piece in the background whole time. So he sat back there and was getting his little good thing going on. And that's what it was.
He's trying to look better because he's working out and he's getting Botox and scrubs and polishes and coffee bean wraps and all kinds of shit going on. Portia got him doing everything. Kitty, my love, thank you for calling in. You know, it's always a pleasure with your pretty self.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Love you too. Love you too. See you soon, okay? Bye, my love. Bye. Bye. All right, Wiley. Before we head out for the weekend, do you want to add anything?
No, this was an amazing conversation. If you're an athlete, don't smoke any weed, you know, do it on the off season. And and Cardi B, stay off online while you're recovering. And I can't wait till her new album come out. And that's about it.
You looking forward to the new album? Really?
I'm really looking forward to the new album because I listened to the first album. I listened to it again last night. It's a banger. And so I hope that you really bring it on the second one as well.
Okay. Shout out to Iconic Intercessor. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you. She was so much fun tonight, right?
Yes, she was. She was awesome.
Yep. All right. Teacup fam, I urge you to like and share this video. And if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. Teacups, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. We love each and every one of you. Mods, thank you for holding down the chat as usual. Everyone that sent in a super chat or a cash app, I want to thank you so very much for helping us keep the lights on and for the love and support. I want y'all to stay safe this holiday weekend, especially this weekend with all them firecrackers and bombs and gunshots. You don't know if it's a firecracker or a gunshot going off. So be extra vigilant and be careful and keep everyone safe and be blessed. We'll be back here Monday night, right, Wiley?
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so next week's schedule, I believe it's Monday. We're off Tuesdays. We got things to do. All right. We'll be back maybe Wednesday. I believe Wednesday and Friday. We might throw Thursday in there. We'll see how we feel, right? Okay. All right, teacups. Bye, everyone. Bye.